Welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we are going to be doing issue 2 of the battleship Bismarck, and we are starting on one of the main guns today. We are going to be starting with Anton, the first gun to go on the deck, so really excited for this one. Looks like there's a lot to do in this issue 2, same as issue 1, but yeah, this one should be a good one. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so here we have the gun turret, looking very nice. This obviously, like I said, they were named after the German phonetic alphabet, so this one is Anton, one of the first guns. Now, what we need to do first of all is we've got these tiny little details on the sprue, and we need to take these off the sprue and put them onto the turret. So I'm just being careful where I cut, just like that, and then I'm just going to file down any excess plastic. That one looks good. Let's check the other one. That one looks good. Okay, and what we need to do, we are putting them into these two holes here and here. Seems to be a bit, there we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, sorry, don't like wonky camera. There we go. So we're going to put them into the holes here and here. So, I'm going to use my headset for this because this is very tiny holes that they're going into, and they do need to be glued in place as well. So I'm going to get a bit of glue out. Put my headset on, and that makes an absolute world of difference. So tiny bit of glue just on the cocktail stick, just there. You really don't need a lot, it's only very tiny detail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tweezers. You see, that's what I mean by they are very tiny detail. Ah, good news is I found it. Oh, no. Right, 2 seconds while I just find out where that's gone. Okay, so let's get these on. I'm going to try and do this without tweezers, actually. So, nope, that's wanting to come out. Just going to hold that. Right, maybe that the glue has set slightly, so let's just put a dab more glue in there. And let's try again. I think this is easier said than done. Okay, that's now in place. And then what we'll do is we'll do the other side. Just gonna put a tad more glue on, just in case, because obviously there's been that delay of that one falling on the floor. Again, I'm just going to try with my fingers. Just seeing if holding it there for a few seconds will glue it in place. Which it seems to have done. Okay, so the next bit we need, just take them off, is we've got some tiny ladders. let me get these out. And they are going in to this section here. Now it does say it won't submit a test fit because it might not need glue. So let's have a look. Line it up. Let's get my tweezers. Okay, yeah, that's in, and that's really not going to come out, so I'm happy to put them in with no glue, but it does say if they come out then use a bit of glue. Let me just move that glue pot and then sprue cutters out of the way. Try and get the top in first, and then, oh no, that one's definitely coming out. Right, so this one definitely needs to have a little bit of glue on it, so I'm going to use this tiniest amount possible. I honestly thought that might have gone in with no glue, but and I think that's going to be the case with this this Bismarck. It's going to be, you know, very fine detail, but that's why I wanted to do this one, this model. Okay, that's that in place. So let's move on to the next, which is we are going to be working on the gun barrels and the friction clutch, it's saying here. So here we've got these parts here, and we've got the gun barrels. These are nice metal, and here is the connector. So what we need to do is we need to put these into here. Now it's saying to use super glue, so I'm just going to get a dab more out, not a lot, and then I'm going to actually just use the tip of the gun barrels in the super glue themselves, and slot that into place. I'll do the same on the other one. I just need to hold that one there for a second while I do the other one. Okay, and just hold them in place, and that's that part done. Okay, moving on to the next bit. We've got these two pieces here, and what we need to do, it's saying we need to put this bit like that, so it's sort of flat in a way, and then we need to put this bit through there, and that's just going to sit like that in there. Okay, really moving on. Okay, so the next thing we need is the cradle, and this way round. Now this is going to be fun. We've got a spring to put on. This is where you need 3 hands. So put that spring on, and then we're to slide this through here, right. Right, okay, it says, am I doing this correctly? I believe so. Let's have a look, because they don't seem to be going through. So let's right, they will do. Just need to line them up. I'm not too worried about that spring, because I've just collected it there. And what you need to do is just line that, would I say clutch, so it goes into the hole. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now they seem very, very tight fit, because it's really supposed to move freely in there, so might have to do a little bit of sanding off stream, just so that that fits in, because these are supposed to move forward and backwards, but that is such a tight fit. Yeah, that is very, very, I would not say very good at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just going to stop recording while I just sort this out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, it was very tight in there. Found it really hard to even get it out, the gun barrels, but just done a little bit of sanding inside, and that is now able to move nice and freely, just like that. So it could be because it's a very, very warm day and it's absolutely sweltering out there. The next part we've got is this bit here. Now this is the motor mounting. That's just going to fit on there like so, and then we're going to turn this around and screw it in with some PB screws. So getting my screwdriver all mounted up. The problem is I didn't want to carry on and that to become an issue. Not done that one up fully yet. So that's the last thing you'd want, that to be a problem later down the line. Nice and tight. Just like that. Okay, and that's still able to sort of move-ish. Right, okay, just like that. Okay, next we need the motor, and just making sure we're putting it in with these wires here facing upwards. So just get that lined up. Fantastic. And once we've done that, we've locked it into place, and then we need the top of the motor mounting, just that there, and again that's going to be screwed in with 2 PB screws. Just start that one off because I want to get the other one in. Okay, so that's nice and done up, and we'll just do the other one up. Just going to check underneath, make sure these are nicely done. One is, two is, and that's that in place just like so. Do apologise, I'm absolutely sweltering because it's over 30 degrees heat out there. The next part we need is we need the turret, and with this way around we're just going to simply slot the guns into the turret, and it's going to rest on sort of a pivot that's there, and that will allow it to move up and down. Okay, next we need the base plate. Now, and that's just going to sit on just like this, so making sure I don't catch this wire. Okay, and then we need to secure that down with 6 PB screws. So that's 2, 4, 6. I've got one left over because it always leaves you with a spare. I'm going to start in the middle. Okay, that's the first one. That's the second. This is the third. The only problem is when you're in a tiny room like mine, because this is only a box room really, it gets very hot very quickly here, and I am under studio lighting, so that's giving it some heat, and so yeah, it's very humid in here. I haven't got my window open as well because it's quite noisy out there. I've just seen some detail come off. Right, okay, we'll sort that out in a sec. One of the first things we did in the issue, that's what the detail that's come off. So we'll get that back on. Just the first bit of the details come off. Okay, that's that all in place, and like I said, this little bit's come off, so we'll re-put that in. Right, that's in place. Okay, and that's it for issue 2. So we've done the first gun, Anton, and that's looking rather nice. I'm really pleased with that issue. So that's issue 2 complete. Well, that's it for issue 2 of the Bismarck. Thank you for all tuning in and watching this video. Really enjoying this model. It is going to be a super detailed model, and I really need to get some more glue because yeah, I know we are going to be caking a lot of glue onto this with all the details that have gone in, but yeah, really excited. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can test that motor on the gun barrel, and yeah, see if it works, because I do have a test board that does have the same voltage as well from a battery box that will fit that motor. So yeah, I'm going to test that now after I go. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you're notified of any future videos that come up on the channel. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now.